Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let's rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. Love you so much, Rickey Smiley. Common genius. You crack me up. You're hilarious, but you're also a man of integrity, of faith, who's about that social justice life and doing big things to make this nation one of liberty and justice for all. Thank you for that. Listen, today's song, of course, is Let It Rise by our boy William Murphy, who be swag, surfing for the Savior. I love it, William Murphy. But listen, Let It Rise blesses me because of the fact it speaks of the power of song. Whenever we find ourselves down, distressed, and depressed, there's something about music. There's something about the power of a melody that is attached to the content of words that make a difference, that will get in your spirit, and before you know it, the glory of the Lord will rise among us. And so this is for someone who is down. This is for someone who is distressed and depressed. Whatever else you do, don't you give up. That's the time for you to look up. Grab a song. Martin Luther King Jr., whose birthday we'll celebrate this weekend, told the story of reading in a Knoxville newspaper on the same page, don't miss this, the story of one who was brokenhearted by his girlfriend leaving him. He wrote a note. The note said, "To whom it may concern, no one loves me, and the one I love most just jilted me, and I'm going to jump." And from the Henley Bridge in Knoxville, Tennessee, he jumped and took his life. On that same page was the story of a man who also had been jilted by his girlfriend, but he wrote a song in the form of, he wrote a note in the form of a song that became Good Night, Irene. Good Night, Irene became a popular song. Listen, back in the day, he made over $100,000 from writing that song. Guess what he did when his heart was broken, when he was down, distressed, and depressed? Instead of giving up, he grabbed a song, and the song gave him what it took to rise above the heartbreak and experience a brand new life. Martin King then said, "I love this. When life gets you down, don't jump. Grab a song." And that's what I want to say to everybody today. Let the glory of the Lord rise among us by grabbing a song that will lift your spirit, a song that will heal your heart, a song that will let you know there is hope beyond hell that you go through right now, a song that will let you know you are more and the worst experience that you've been through. You're God's child, so let the glory of the Lord rise among us. Grab you a song. Grab you a song and move through this day knowing you ain't got to jump, but make sure you grab a song. I like this one. Let the glory of the Lord rise among us.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Ricky. Have a great day.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
Come on, Jesse. News headlines,
Entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rick Smiley Morning Show, 22 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. So a whole lot is going on as we head into the 2024 presidential season. Nikki Haley and Ron DeSantis went head-to-head at last night's CNN debate. Did you catch any of that, Ricky?
I did. It was, that's crazy to be fighting for second place.
Fighting for second place.
And I was shocked that Ron DeSantis said anything about Trump. I was shocked.
Yeah, he's trying to separate himself. Of course, they attempted to make a case, as you said, as the second place behind Donald Trump. Now, from the economy to the war in Ukraine, Haley and DeSantis focus on being the standout choice just 5 days before the Iowa caucuses. Now, a moment that has a lot of folks talking is Nikki Haley's comments on increasing the retirement age to 70. She wants folks to work until they're 70 years old. although research indicates that life expectancy will increase in the coming decades. Get this, in 2022, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reported that Black Americans' life expectancy declined to about 71 years old.
Yeah, it's a good way to get older people to vote for you.
Yeah, so
That's
you get
crazy.
one whole year of freedom after you retire at the age of 70. In other political news, Chris Christie announced he's dropping out of the race for the Republican nomination. Meanwhile, President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump are tied 35% to 35% at the beginning of the 2024 election season. A lot of folks are sad. They don't like their choices. According to a recent poll, nearly one-third of the poll respondents said they don't support either of the two likely party nominees. I'm Maria Moore, and those are the few headlines we're following at RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what you got in sports?
Oh, man. Alabama head coach Nick Saban shocked the sports world yesterday by announcing his retirement. The GOAT, greatest of all time, period, man. 16-year run will never be matched, in my opinion. Let's not forget, Alabama only averaged 8 wins per season in the 24-year span since the great Bear Bryant era. We can go on and on talking about this, Rick.
Yeah.
We'll go into it a little bit later in the show.
Well, people was calling me like somebody died.
I know how you come on,
They
man.
said they was talking about who got the body.
We'll get into it, but the other big story, Stephen A. Smith finally responded to Jason Whitlock, sports columnist, podcaster, former ESPN employee. He has been coming at Stephen A. Smith for years, and Stephen said enough is enough.
Tell them how you stood outside of First Take begging me to talk to you? Did you tell them that once this same article in Deadspin came out, weeks later you wrote a lengthy apology to me in an email, begging me to forgive you, pointing out how you were betrayed by this particular writer, so you know how I must feel that you betrayed me? Did you tell the folks that? You bitch. Did you tell them? You fat piece of shit.
Let me tell you something, man.
Call him a fat bastard.
I'm with Stephen A.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
He did this. Now, before he did this, he called his pastor. He contacted his ESPN bosses. He called his sisters. He gave everybody a warning on what was about to get ready to happen. There's more to this, and we're going to get into this later on in
We
the show.
need all of it.
All of it. It's coming. Get ready, man. The next sports report is about to be real. Bring it to Tat. What's happening?
Kanye West is being sued again, and I'm going to tell you why up next in the hot spot. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's the bottom of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot, but we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Kanye West is being sued for striking an autograph dealer in downtown Los Angeles in January of 2022 in an incident that was partially captured on video. The accuser says West shouted, "I'm going to make a freaking example of you," and referenced his split from Kim Kardashian before hitting him. The man asked for an apology, and West allegedly replied, "Apology for what?" before repeatedly striking him again and again, severely injuring him. Now, when a member of his entourage told West to stop, he yelled, "Go to the house and get my kids." The autograph dealer is suing for damages, claiming he suffered emotional suffering as a result of West's assault and battery. He was not seriously injured in the incident. Of course he's going to sue. Yeah. Any one of us with any type of name or any type of anything, put your hands on anybody, they're going to try to take everything you got. So I suggest you don't try to turn the other cheek. I know it get hard sometimes. Yeah.
There are no rules for paparazzi in terms of the private space of celebrities. They can just get all up in your space like that, your face.
Yeah.
If you're in the public,
they can just do whatever. I seen them jump out of bushes at Starbucks and scare people and their kids.
Wow.
They
I
don't
just
care.
don't understand why they won't pass no laws against that to protect public figures, because just because you're a public figure does not give people, it gives people a certain boldness and sense of entitlement to do whatever they want to do just because they're a quote unquote fan.
Yeah.
And it's not right.
It's not right. It's not right at all. Well, last but not least, you guys, Keke Palmer her temporary domestic violence restraining order against ex Darius Jackson has been extended 6 months. She was originally granted a temporary restraining order on November 10th, 2023, after she accused Jackson of physical and verbal abuse. According to court documents, the pair agreed to postpone their hearing that was scheduled for Tuesday, which consequently extended the restraining order. Now, their new court date is now July 16th, which is when the restraining order is also set to expire. The pair postponed the hearing because they are engaged in mediation before a private judge, the documents read. So we're going to keep them in our prayers because, whew. But I'm proud of Keke for still doing her thing because she could have, like, really got depressed and went under a rock after all that stuff happened to her. So congratulations to her. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got them wake-up calls. Hit us up at 866-9-RICKY. That's 866-9-RICKY.
Like you got to go pee or something.
EY. I don't. The time now is 27
all right, y'all.
minutes.
27 minutes.
There you go. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
All right, y'all. 12 before the top of the hour, y'all. Time for special comedian extraordinary. Special K got news your positivity absolutely cannot use. What up, dog?
Hey, I tell you what's up, man. I'm going to be in Florida this weekend. Jacksonville on Saturday night and the Hard Rock Casino in Hollywood, Florida on Sunday night.
Man, I've been hearing the advertising for that, man. They blowing you up, boy.
Yeah, man. Come on,
what you gonna wear, dog?
Come on. Oh, man. You, boy. Man. I'm so excited.
Man, you ain't even got to tell her what you're gonna wear because I already went. I went into Ross yesterday to get a preview of what you.
Come
might
on
wear.
now. Come on now. Come on now.
I saw all your clothes up in
You
there.
better ask some damn body.
I swear to God, every time I go to Ross, I think about you.
I hope you went to Michael's too to see the rhinestones. I hope you went to Michael's to see the rhinestones. It's gonna be added to it to make it mine.
They said they ain't have no rhinestones, and they let me know that you been in there.
Damn right, I've been in there. Come on now. And it was payday this week too. Come on now, you better ask somebody. All right, look, I got that. Yeah, so go to my Instagram, Special K913, to get the ticket information where you can come see me at this weekend in Jacksonville and Hollywood, Florida. All right, so news you absolutely positively cannot use. How about things that you didn't need to know, Maria, that you're about to know?
Oh.
And that's why I call it news you can't use. Did you know that the clinical name for a whale's penis is a dork?
Oh. What?
The clinical name for a whale's penis is actually called a dork. Oh,
man, so whoever's been called a dork in the past, now you know.
Yeah, you know, that's what they calling you. Rock, did you know that a blob of toothpaste on your toothbrush has a name?
What is it?
It's called a nurdle.
Never knew that.
Yeah, I bet you also didn't know that rhythm is the longest English word without a vowel. Rhythm.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Yeah.
sometimes why, right?
Yeah. Now, squirrels, they cannot throw up or burp, Gary. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, see? Now, here's
Gary,
some more
can you throw
hood.
up and burp? Put a lot of nuts in your mouth.
Oh! Let's go. Let's keep it moving.
You almost had me curse you.
Now, here's some more hood adjacent. Here's some more hood adjacent facts. Black couples are 73% more likely to get into an argument after watching a Tyler Perry movie more than any other. Did y'all know that?
No.
Every 17 minutes, somewhere in America, there's a black man sitting in his car in a parking lot somewhere near his house with anxiety trying to figure out why his woman texted him saying, "We need to talk when you get home."
You sure be sitting in the driveway.
Sitting in that Kroger parking lot.
Oh, Lord, you don't want to go in there. I swear to God, I know that.
Hey, Maria, I bet you didn't know this. Every 31 minutes, somewhere in America, there's a woman faking an orgasm.
I did not know that.
And every 32 minutes in America, there's a man somewhere not caring that she faked it because he good either way.
Right. Right.
Every 28 minutes at a Family Dollar store somewhere in America, there's a person swiping their debit card 4 or 5 times at the register, trying to act like they don't know why it keeps declining.
Yeah, dog.
Every 49 minutes, Rock T, there's a young woman in the hood somewhere in America getting confirmation that she's definitely pregnant by some dude she only knows by his street name.
That's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
That's terrible.
I just know they call him Black. I don't know what it really is.
And if I can leave you with anything, I want to leave you with this. Hear me clearly when I say this. There are people who come in your life sometimes to be there for a season. They weren't meant to be there always. Sometimes we find ourselves hooked up with people that we think are there for a lifetime, but they were only supposed to be there for a season. There are people who come in your life like boosters for a rocket. If you ever watch a rocket go into space, the boosters fall off when it reaches a certain altitude. Some people are not equipped to handle the altitudes that you're going to. So don't be afraid when they fall off. They're not bad people. They just couldn't go where you're going.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the clue of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, the old folks used to say, the same way you got them, that's going to be how you lose them. Well, honey, it's being reported, y'all, that little Miss Amy, y'all, Amy Robach, honey, they're saying she's afraid and she's not trusting her man, Mr. TJ Holmes. They say she's kind of scared to trust him. Now, they say Amy, honey, doesn't fully trust her boyfriend, TJ Holmes, due to his cheating past. Now, a source close to Amy said they told the U.S. Sun that the former news anchor has been keeping a close eye on her man. Now, they're saying that the coupled up former co-host, honey, lost their jobs back at Good Morning America 3. You know, honey, after that alleged affair, honey, was exposed in the late 2022. Now, the source claiming that Amy has trust issues in their relationship, and they said, honey, she just doesn't fully trust him, so she wants him around all the time. They said, quote, she said, I don't think he's cheating because everyone knows who he is and what he's about, but he has a wandering eye, unquote. Oh, of course. Yeah, you look what y'all did. Y'all was cheating, honey. He cheated on his beautiful attorney wife, honey, with this tramp, and now she talking about she's scared she want him around all the time. That's going to make him cheat even more, because when a man got to be around you all the time, honey, that's driving you completely crazy, and you ain't going to be able to eat, sleep, or whatever, because he's around and stuff, and it's 24 hours in the day, honey, and it takes 5 minutes to cheat. So
I don't think a wandering eye would indicate that a man is. Women are beautiful, so men are going to look. You know, it's
not with me. You better put some blinders on.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Gary, you wouldn't care if he cockeyed it, huh?
Thank you. No, ma'am.
Knowing that man cockeyed, and you think the other eye looking at something else, you so
damn
jealous.
Right. That's right.
You never heard of look, don't touch?
Yeah, but honey, trust me, but look and get to a touch, honey. It takes a look to get to the touch.
You can't double take with the look. Like you can't what? You can't do nothing.
Just look one time and keep it moving.
No, you have to know how to play it off. Like, babe, look at her shoes. Don't her shoes look nice? Knowing damn well you looking at them onions. She looking down at the shoes while you looking at them onions. Yeah.
See that y'all learning something new, ladies, honey. That's what they do. But no, ma'am, honey, you gonna keep your eyes straight ahead. So I feel bad for her, but that's what happened, honey. She took that man, got him the wrong way, and now that's what's gonna happen. Because if they say if he do it with you, he gonna do it to you.
I don't think he's gonna do that. He gave up. He lost so much to be with that woman.
It don't matter.
You gonna go through all of that just to cheat on her?
Yeah.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Wow.
He's in the Cheaters Hall of Fame. He's gonna definitely cheat.
Yeah, he gonna cheat. She gonna start aging, honey, and stuff, honey. She ain't look nothing like his wife.
Gary, give him a chance.
No, ma'am, there's no chance there, honey. Trust me, honey.
But you're right. Age is not kind to white women. Most white women, it's not.
So he got to keep a good money for a good bank account, honey, for some good cosmetic surgery, whatever. But he left his wife though for her. Anyway, we're gonna see. We're gonna keep Amy lifted up in our prayers, honey. Hopefully that Leroy don't cheat. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Jonathan Majors, baby, he is defending Coretta Scott King's fixation, y'all. Now, you know we talked about it yesterday, honey, when Coretta Scott King's beautiful daughter, Miss Bernice King, she felt compelled, honey, to defend her mother's legacy, after, Jonathan Majors mentioned that Miss King, honey, several times in the past about, referring to his girlfriend. Well, Jonathan is explaining, y'all, why he keeps bringing Coretta Scott's name up in his relationship, telling people that Martin Luther King's widow is an inspiration. He said he invoked that Coretta's name in his first sit-down interview, y'all, since being found guilty of assault and harassment, drawing the ear of Coretta and MLK's daughter, and now y'all he's responding to the pushback. He said, he told TMZ, my intention, y'all, was to convey my utmost respect for Coretta Scott King, her achievements, and both her personal legacy and the one she shares with her husband, Dr. Martin Luther King. He said, now in the interview, he praised his girlfriend, Megan Good. He said, for sticking by his side, saying that she's an angel. She held me down like Coretta. He said, I'm so blessed to have her. And, then he also said that, Dr. Bernice King seemingly called out Johnson, y'all, online after the interview aired, posted, my mother mother wasn't a prop. Now, Jonathan tells people that Coretta is a great woman, a very important figure in American and world history, and someone both Megan and I are inspired by and deeply admired. Now, you know, he's just apologizing and he wants to accept this, y'all. So I think we need to accept it, you know, that, you know, like I said about he and Megan, you know, she's inspiring to them.
But how you say you want a Coretta Scott King, but you not giving Martin Luther King energy? You over there with this white woman, you want her to be like a prominent, admired black woman. It just don't make sense.
Well, yeah, no, but I don't know. Was it Black History Month?
It don't make sense.
So, but we just got.
But we praying for white women today. Is that what we doing?
So we gotta pray for the world, heal the world, make it a better place for you and me and the entire race. But anyway, y'all. So it's just
we are the world.
Let's heal the world.
Okay.
It's made no sense whatsoever.
But we just gonna pray. No. Yes, no, we just gonna pray, y'all. It's gonna be all right the next hour. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite color. My color today is alabaster. On the high end, you say alabaster, and on the low end, you say beautiful white. That's your color for today.
That's beautiful. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake-up calls. Get at me, 8669 Ricky. Here we go.
Here we go. Wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Get it together. They woke you up this long, slid you in your house shoes. Go and be better. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from? So come on and tell us and just wake up.
Wake up. This is Tracy calling from Metro Atlanta. Just want to wake up everyone at Clarkson High School. And I want to wake my sons up. Get up. It's time to go to school. Woo!
Hey, Tampa, Florida. This is Leah. Wake up. 1015 vibe.
All right, this is Miss Yo-Yo from Lake County, Florida. I want to say wake up to my four wonderful grandbabies, Miss Money, Miss Giselle, Miss Miracle, and Sir King Kyrie. I want to let you know that Nanny loves you, and you have a great day. Wake up, Lake County.
What's yours? Because we going to let them know. Come on, Charleston. Wake up. Baton Rouge. Wake up. Tallahassee said wake up. Wake up. Come on, Montgomery. Wake up. Columbus. Wake up. And Albany. Wake up. Wake up.
All right, man, big shout out to 107.3 Jams, Greenville, South Carolina. Brett, what you got coming up next? What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? So check this out. If you think the soap opera storylines are a little too sensational and don't happen in real life, they actually do, and you don't know enough people who actually watch these stories. Now, a 64-year-old grandmother in Massachusetts named Roxanne tried to poison her husband because she had a new man waiting in the wings. And that new man was soap opera star Thorsten Kaye of The Bold and the Beautiful. Apparently, some scammer was texting Roxanne pretending to be Thorsten, the guy from Bold and the Beautiful, and she believed it was real, and that was partially because she was a diehard fan of The Bold and the Beautiful, and she was used to these crazy outlandish stories. And one message from Thorsten said, "You have to get rid of your husband, honey. I need you so much." Roxanne said she needed to do something, and she needed to do some thinking, and that's when she hatched up a plan. She told Thorsten, making an amazing soup. Special potion. She said he will be hungry when he gets back. And later she said, hubby got back, not feeling well. Maybe I can collect life insurance. Thorsten responded, honey, when will that be? Roxanne said, don't know. Roxanne's husband did have some kind of medical event, and she was the one who called 911, but he has since recovered and will be fine. Oh my God. It didn't take long for the police to zero in on Roxanne, and she's been charged with attempted murder, y'all, along with resisting arrest and assault on a cop. Ooh, she crazy. It's unclear what kind of soup she made and what was in the spiked potion, but they have not gotten the scammer yet.
Damn.
And Thorsten Kaye, he hasn't commented either.
Oh my gosh, she thought she was dating somebody from the soap
That's
operas.
like Catfish, huh?
Yeah.
Kind of like Ricky and Nicki Minaj.
I didn't want to say nothing, honey. I didn't want to say nothing.
So let me ask you a question. So y'all did all of that just where y'all could say that.
Yeah.
You did all that where you could say that.
Can you remind people? Can you remind people of what happened?
All right,
For the people that didn't
I thought I couldn't remember how Nicki Minaj looked looked. This when the internet first came out. I didn't know that you
Exactly.
could use somebody else's profile picture. Okay, I didn't know that. So I'm
Right.
sitting up here. I came to the radio station, man. I was excited. I went and got me a haircut, bro. I was like clean, all cologned up. And then, you know, it was like hair crack was like, what? I'm like, man, chick flying in from Houston. I said, she bad, man. She, you know, flying to Dallas to see me. He said, man, let me see. Rocky was like, yeah, let us see. I showed hair crack the picture, and then hair crack looked at me and he smiled. He's like, are you serious? I was like, yeah, dog. And then he showed it to Rocky, and both of them looked at me and said, fool, that's Nicki Minaj. I said, that's Nicki Minaj?
Yeah.
He said, yeah. So I texted chick, and I said, hey, send me a picture of your real self.
Oh, God.
And man, when that girl sent that damn picture, man, the only thing I could think about was Precious from the Open Casket Sharp stand-up set. I said, man, God, Father, God, what have I have done? She was supposed to be flying in that day on Southwest Airlines.
You should have got the hint when that page only had 42 followers.
Say what?
That page only had about 42 followers.
I didn't know nothing about all of that.
Yeah, that was all
Followers.
new.
I was just
So
learning.
excited.
Man, I'm thinking I'm flying this badass chicken, but I didn't know it was. I knew who Nicki Minaj was, but I hadn't really. That when she first came out, I hadn't really got the face, the details, and the facial features. Nicki Minaj didn't have on no thick ass glasses and had her hair in a little 27 piece. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I had been talking to the girl all night, and then now old lady, oh my God. You know, old women be showing up at my comedy show thinking we finna go out on a date because they catfish my fans all the time. And they're like, so what's the groove? I said, what you talking about? What you mean, what's the groove? And get your hand off my back. I had to tell the lady that at the start on. So this catfish stuff is real. Grandkids out there, teach your grandmothers about being catfish because they out there scamming these old ladies. Got these old ladies thinking they date somebody that they ain't. Or whatever, and now it's awkward whenever I be around Nicki Minaj. I don't know what to say. She like, why is everything so weird? What's up, Black Tony?
I'm just gonna tell you straight up, off the rip. I can't come in today. I'm just letting you know straight up, man.
You starting the year off wrong, man.
Nah, I'm being totally honest. You don't want me another day.
Why?
You don't want me another day, cause I ain't no good right now.
Well, what's up, Black Tony?
Nick Saban quit.
Talking about Nick Saban?
He quit Alabama.
He ain't quit. He just retired.
Yeah.
It's a difference.
Give me the headlines, right, T. What's going on?
All right, so if y'all just waking up, Alabama head coach Nick Saban retired yesterday. 7 national titles. He the GOAT, greatest of all time. 16-year run would never be matched by any other coach, in my opinion. Let's not forget, Alabama only averaged 8 wins per season in 24-year span since the great Bear Bryant. So, Black Tony,
I didn't know you was an Alabama fan. What made you an Alabama fan?
Cause Gucci love Alabama.
Talking about Guwap?
I don't know that y'all know that Gucci Mane, the greatest rapper of all time, the greatest rapper in his career rap. He loved Alabama and he loved Nick Saban. And now I don't know, God know Gucci somewhere sad. I know Gucci somewhere sad. And if Gucci sad, I'm sad. I can't come to work today like this. Shot, I'm an emotional wreck right now.
So was you up and dressed?
Yeah, I had my clothes on and everything, and then I turned on the news, and I've been listening all morning. I've been listening to music all morning.
Tony, the song right here. This song right here, my home. This song right here, my home.
No, not this song right here. I've been listening to this right here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, man.
Sweet home Alabama.
Roll Tide, roll.
Roll Tide, roll. I can't go to work today like this.
What they got to do with... Man, Black Tony, I'm an Alabama fan, and I came to work. Rock T's an Alabama fan.
Y'all
Super
ain't
Dave.
real with it. Y'all don't understand me and Gucci. I know Gucci somewhere sad. I know he's somewhere balled up right now crying.
So you ain't mad that Nick Saban retired. You mad because Gucci Man is sad because Nick Saban retired.
Exactly. Now you understand. So I'm good. So I'm excused for the day, I'm guessing.
Yeah, but you can't let it have you upset, man, and then you can't hold these emotions in, man. You got to
turn your music up and you got to cry that thing out. That's what my therapist told me, man.
Well, let go then.
Let it out, dog. Let it out, dog.
Don't do it, Nick. Julio Jones and Derrick Henry, Jalen Hurts, all them folks who went to Alabama, they all
name all. Yeah, that's right. Derrick Henry, Jalen Hurts. Who else?
And two out tackle.
What's his name?
Jalen Hurts, two out tackle.
Close enough. Talking about Miami Dolphins quarterback. What's his name, Black Tony?
Joe name two out tackle.
And I don't play that friendly shit in church either. I don't play that friendly shit in church. We sit up in church, the pastor say, turn to your neighbor. I'm like, he say, turn to your neighbor and say, God is good. I turn to her, she turned to the next motherfucker, talking about God is good. Hey, turn your ass around, man. Hey, like, scoot down, my yes, oh, this is a vacant lot, G. We ain't got no neighbors, dog.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 6 minutes after the hour, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Actress Regina King. You know, we haven't seen Regina King or heard anything from Regina King in a while since her son passed last year, but now it's being reported, y'all, that Miss King, honey, she's playing, y'all, trailblazer Congresswoman Miss Shirley Chisholm, honey, in a Netflix biopic.
Ooh,
honey.
that's gonna be good.
Yes, they say actress Regina King plays Shirley Chisholm, baby, in that upcoming biopic. Now they're saying that in 1972, Miss Shirley Chisholm became the first woman, y'all, to be elected to Congress, and she was the first woman, y'all, to run for president and the first black candidate, y'all, for the Democratic Party, y'all. Now she represented, y'all, New York's 12th congressional district from 1969 to 1983, y'all. Isn't that beautiful?
Opened up so many doors.
Yes, she did, honey. Yes, honey, Miss Shirley Chisholm, honey. And, you know, I think Regina, the way that how they got her looking, she looks just like her, honey. She's kind of resembling her. So that's great, honey. And hopefully that it's going to be a good, you know, a biopic or whatever. I can't wait to see it. But speaking of Regina King, too, you know, they were still talking about the other day when she presented Angela Bassett with her honorary Oscar, honey, and they gave each other a nice, beautiful kiss, and people were wondering, is there an affair going on or whatever? But, you know, that's just what's the new thing that's happening
No, that's
now,
just genuine, heartfelt love.
Right. Yep.
And proud, you know.
Right.
I be like that about folks I love. My son, I just be wanting to just hug and just kiss him. I love him just that much. And sometimes people feel that way about certain people who operated with integrity and love and respect and hard work or whatever. Yeah, you know, people be having wonderful support systems and relationships. You don't know, she might be a mentor to her.
Yeah. So congratulations to both of them, honey. So I can't wait, you know, to see honey Shirley Chisholm, and, you know, congratulations to Angela Bassett and her honorary Oscar. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Rapper Wiz Khalifa, y'all, but he is speaking out. He said, honey, he's high as a kite, honey, when he goes to his 10-year-old son Sebastian's parent-teacher conferences. He said, hell yeah, honey. He said, I'm pulling up stone. Now, he said they expect it. You know, that's what he told his podcast. He said, they know what's up, honey. It's not like back in the day, honey, where you're considered a bad parent if you smoke weed. He said, I'm pretty sure my son smells like weed, honey. He said, I don't know because I can't smell it, but I'm pretty sure that he smells like pot. That's what he said, honey. He also said, I'm pulling up high because I want them to connect with the real me. They're not going to get a fake version of me or this made-up parent that society makes you think that you're supposed to be. He said, I am who I am, and it's not because I'm a celebrity or anything like that. Now they're saying Wiz claims that he only spends $10,000 on good quality weed, and he lights up daily.
Yeah, he has a dispensary and all kind of stuff and runs his business. He make a lot of money off weed, a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yes, he's like one of the highest paid
He's
rappers.
he's one of Snoop's partners, right? In the cannabis.
Absolutely, yes.
Oh my God! I mean, I'm surprised they don't kick the child out of school and that child going smelling like that.
It's legal there.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It's just like smoking cigarettes. I mean, it's
Really?
just, you know.
It's legal
Man,
there.
I wish my mom then
Cigarettes
was
are
getting high
worse,
when they had
actually.
to. When they had to come to school
that's true.
for a school conference. Your mom's so high because I got whoopings when I did. My mom used to tear my butt up at the office Boy, if she would have smoked some weed.
She would have been more chill.
Yeah, she'd have been more chill. Like, hey, you got to do better now. Go on back in there and get yourself together.
I'm going to get you a little time out.
Right.
God. Oh, Lord.
We don't really hear much about the son having any issues,
at all.
So if it's working for them.
Yeah, I guess so. Congratulations.
It does sound crazy, but it's working for their family.
Yeah, I guess so.
I remember them contacts going to school. Well, I remember having them contacts. Boy, they used to smoke up some reefer back when I was growing up.
My Lord. Well, in my final story, y'all, Dwight Howard is back in the news, y'all. They're saying that he scored a minor win in one of his ongoing legal battles. Now, they're saying, as reported, a couple of months ago, y'all, the retired athlete, he filed paperwork, y'all, seeking full custody of his beautiful daughter, Miss Layla Howard, 13, who he shares with Tiffany Render. Now, they're saying Howard said that in July of 2023 that his ex relocated from Georgia out to Florida with their child without even informing him. Now he claimed, y'all, that Render Honey failed and refused, y'all, to provide access to the minor child and allowed the teen honey to post inappropriate TikToks as well. So now, with that being said, he also said that Ms. Render Honey exploited Layla by allowing her to appear on a reality show. Now, despite Render denying his claims, Howard asked the court, y'all, to grant him custody of his daughter and terminate, y'all, his monthly child support payment. He was only paying $3,000, but they said it looks like the judge has sided with him. Yep, they said the judge sided with him, at least for the time being. And according to Radar Honey, they're saying that the ex-NBA player was awarded temporary primary custody, and reportedly the judge noted that, y'all, despite the instant proceeding, the minor child is in a good and appropriate headspace, y'all. This is wonderful. So I guess he won't be seeing that
Yeah, sometimes, man, when parenting get out of hand, the courts have to come in and make decisions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Both sides love the child, but sometimes, you get a judge that's fair. They're going to come in and try to do what's in the best interest of the child. That wasn't in the best interest of Dwight or Dwight's child's mother, but what's in the best interest of the child. The judge looking at the case and seeing that the child is appropriate. Is posting inappropriate pictures on TikTok, and then you go out of town without notifying the father, and you move out of town so the dad or the mom don't have access to the child. That's against the court order. It's just hard. You don't ever want to go to court with unclean hands. You have to do the right thing. You have to respect the courts, and it's a consequence.
Yeah, I guess
the judges don't play about stuff like that.
Well, you don't think I guess Dwight not gonna be having his little triads anymore like he was having before she came over to the house with his
Having what?
friends. His triads.
Oh, what's that?
Threesomes.
Triads.
Oh.
Okay.
I'll have to go get an Airbnb now.
Yeah, honey.
Can't do it when the baby there. Whatever you gonna freak a leak, you got to go get an Airbnb.
Lord.
Uncle
Room
somewhere. Uncle Kitty.
He's gonna tell you what's on the top and the bottom.
That's right. Congratulations to wife. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite color. My color today is alabaster. On the high end, you say alabaster, and on the low end, you say beautiful white. That's your color for today, honey.
Why that sound like I'm a bastard?
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now, women who grew up with fathers, brothers, or any male equivalent in their household have likely witnessed the phrase, boys will be boys, in action. Many men grew up with the notion that specific tasks are assigned to them based solely on their gender, such as yard work or taking out the trash.
Now, on TikTok, one mom's attempt at making her future daughter-in-law's laundry task easier wasn't received well at all. Now, after seeing the mom's video, another user scolded her for not teaching her son how to do laundry on his own. The mom shared that her son constantly puts his clothes in a laundry hamper with the clothes inside out. After years of turning her son's clothes inside out for him, the mom decided she didn't want her future daughter-in-law to spend her entire marriage doing the same thing. So to help a fellow woman out, the mom started returning her son's clean clothes to him inside out and left them there for him to sort out his own.
Okay, so this video is for my future daughter-in-law. Your future husband, he's currently 11. He has this habit, and when he takes off his clothes at the end of the day, that every article of clothing ends up in his laundry basket inside out. And for 11-ish years, I have been turning his clothes back the right way after I do his laundry before I put the clothes away. And it's a real pain in the ass. And I got to thinking, I don't want my future daughter-in-law spending her entire marriage turning this boy's clothes back the right way.
Oh, that's interesting. The mom was scolded for saying that she needed to teach the son how to do his laundry on his own, or maybe have a male figure teach him. Many other moms agreed that sons don't need to do their laundry.
You got to be out your mind.
Crazy.
But anyway,
Okay.
this morning we want to know, should you teach your child about gender roles? And if so, when do you start teaching them about the importance of gender roles? Maria, what are your thoughts? You have boys.
Yeah, I'm still tripping on this inside out thing. Like, does she want him to put it in the laundry basket, like not inside? I thought you should wash your clothes inside out because your skin, that's what's touching the clothes. But on top of that, when you get into gender roles, I think that tradition is just not the same today as it was 20, 50, 80 years ago. You could be hurting your household just for the sake of gender roles. So if the woman is more educated and can make more money, are you saying that she should make less just for the sake of gender roles because a man is supposed to be the breadwinner? It just doesn't make sense.
Right. Being the oldest grandchild, I had to help my grandma do everything or whatever. It ain't nothing for me to take a load of clothes down there and sort everything out black and white and wash them and dry them and fold them up and put them up. It's absolutely nothing to me. And I can do it with my damn eyes closed. I'm real domesticated, but then at the same time, I go out there and cut some grass, chop down some trees, plant some flowers, or work on a car, change the oil, change tires, all that kind of stuff. Well, so I just feel like I got a great balance, knowing how to be domesticated inside of the house and outside of the house, which I think is good, because what if I got a wife that got a crazy schedule and she can't wash and she can't cook meals or whatever? My wife gonna come home to some food, the clothes, the house gonna be clean. I'm clean as hell. Not OCD, but just clean, neat, and organized.
No, you OCD.
No. It's not. OCD is looking at stuff and making sure that you wipe every time you touch something. That's OCD.
It's different levels of it. You
clean,
have a part of it.
But it's different levels of clean. Clean is just good ass home training. Put your
And
table
cooking
back
is
up.
a life skill, Ricky. It's not a gender thing.
Right.
What if the son decides he's not going to get married? Cooking is a life
gotta
skill.
eat, right.
Cleaning your clothes is a life skill.
Exactly.
Come
He got to
on,
go.
man.
He gonna go. He may want to go to college one day. He got to clean his clothes in college. Man, got to clean his dishes and wash everything. I mean, come on, ain't nothing wrong with
Like
that.
a woman need to know how to wash her car. All kind of stuff.
What you think, Gary?
Yeah, I agree. Let me tell you something, honey. I might not do it the proper way, like y'all say now, as for, I'm separating the clothes. But, honey, I learned how to do everything. We had to wash clothes. We had to clean up every doggone Saturday morning. And, I mean, I know how to do it. I mean, I may not do it now, but I'm very, like you said, I'm very domesticated. Now, my dad did not let us cut his yard, but he cut the yard, but we had to cut yards with my Uncle Archie. My Uncle Archie had a landscaping business, and we did that. So, honey, I know how to do all that. And, yes, you definitely need to turn your clothes inside out to clean them and what have you. And you need to wash them. We had to wash clothes. My mama made us wash clothes because I ain't had no sisters growing up in the house, and we had to do all that stuff. So, honey, I'm like, and all this stuff about y'all letting these children do all this different stuff because we're in a different damn time. Wash your own damn clothes, wash them dishes, and do all the stuff that you need to do in the house. It's nothing that was gender specific or whatever y'all saying, because we did it all.
I mowed the lawn, too. I mowed the lawn. I patched a muffler. I've changed tires. Yeah, I've done all of that.
Yeah, you see
You
that?
changed the tire?
Good for you.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Well, I don't know how to do that, but yeah.
I taught my daughters Lyric and Harmony how to change tires, cut lawn, cut the grass, all that stuff.
What are your thoughts, Brett?
I mean, I want my son to be able to do everything. So I don't want him to have to depend on anybody. So, yeah, I'm going to help him do stuff, but he's going to know how to do everything on his own as well.
Special K, what you got to say?
We don't really have no gender roles specific in my house, but my daughters don't do none of the yard work or take out the trash. They just don't, because me and my son do that.
Right. Okay. All right, let's go to the phones. 8669 Ricky, 8669 RICKEY. Good morning.
Hi, I'm Dennis Bailey calling from Orlando, Florida. And I'm going to be honest, as a child therapist,
I don't think there are gender roles, and that's probably where millennials are screwed up at right now. I'm a millennial. There should not be gender roles. Everything should be equal so that a person can care for themselves on their own without depending on the other gender to take care of certain things for them.
I'm calling from Houston, and you do, but you don't. And when I say that, when I was raised up, it was a lot of balance. Like, my mom didn't try to dominate my dad and vice versa, but it was a matter of whoever get to the house first, that's who cooks. You know, if something needs to get cleaned up, everybody clean up. It ain't a matter of, you know, you do this because you a girl, you do this because you're a boy. My daddy and my brother cook more than me and my mama put together.
So my name is Angela. I'm calling from Flint, Michigan. I personally don't think we should teach children about gender roles. I grew up with my mom and dad, and they kind of sort of taught me how to build instead of leading. I got 2 boys and 2 girls, so I don't teach them about gender roles. I just teach them basically the man is the protector while the woman is the nurturer, because that's what I grew up watching.
My name is Q from Birmingham. I don't per se teach my children about gender roles. Well, my son just turned 8, but I do teach him to wake up, think about themselves, you know, brush his teeth, wash his face. And I am going to teach him to, you know, take care of the bills, you know, because you got to take care of yourself first before you can take care of somebody else.
Gary, didn't you have a landscaping company that used to cut grass?
Yeah, I say I used to do yard work, honey, with my Uncle Archie. We cut yards. I love a well-manicured yard. When I was home,
and Gary, you really know how to get out. I'm talking. That was before the self-propelled lawnmower. You out there pushing the lawnmower?
Yeah, yes, honey. I know how to do all that. I mean, you know. Right now, I may not be doing it as much, but I know how to do all that stuff. I know how to cut a yard, honey, and I know how to push it.
Trim the hedges and all that
I know how to trim the hedges. I know how to do weeding and rake the grass. I know how to do all that, honey. So in the words of Shaka Khan, I'm every woman where I could do all that too. Okay,
right there with them damn tight Daisy Dukes on and some Gucci sandals out there trying to cut somebody's grass.
But you got to be cute, hell. You can't be going out there looking crazy, honey. So
you don't put on no work suit.
No, anybody put on no.
What you cut the grass in?
I cut the grass in shorts, honey, and my sandals.
You like a Stepford wife.
You cut grass in sandals?
Gary that's not safe. Gary be skipping when he be cutting the grass.
Yes, it is safe. I mean,
that's not safe.
Well, there's nothing safe, though. But, honey, that's what I got on, and that's what I'm feeling for today. I'm putting my sandals on and cut the yard.
Some nice Timberland boots on.
I ain't put no damn Timberland boots on. Then I be looking like y'all. No.
You gonna be burning like Bernice Jenkins. My toes missing on that prank phone call.
But I want to say this too before y'all need girls need to learn how to take the trash out too. Or they be in a stinky damn house waiting on a man. They need to be taking trash out.
Oh my God!
I understand that, but some of them have to. You can't just let the trash just pile up.
Huh?
You can't let the trash just pile up.
Yeah, but if they don't know how to take the damn trash out, but
I didn't say they don't know how to. They just don't. They don't pull the can down to the end of the driveway.
Well, they need to. They because you be waiting on Leroy, honey. It's a shortage in black men.
Everybody need to know how to do everything.
That's right.
So, yeah, that's
you waiting on Leroy. Why I got to be Leroy, Gary?
Because that's usually who he is, honey.
All right, y'all. If you couldn't get through the line, y'all hit us up on Instagram at Rickey Smiley Morning Show.com. Hey, we got more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, y'all please welcome back our good friend, CNN political analyst, attorney, and author joining us in the hot seat this morning. Y'all give it up and show your love right now for Bakari Sellers. Hey, Bakari, we happy to have you this morning, man. You are in the hot seat this morning. I'm finna start, man. We finna load you up with a bunch of questions. Now, let's start it out by, I just want to ask you, first of all, say good morning. What is going on with Fannie Willis?
In 2 words, it's a hot mess. That's what I can tell you. So Fannie Willis, according to divorce documents in the case, has hired her, is having an affair with the person she hired to prosecute Donald Trump. And apparently they've taken some vacations. She paid him about approximately between $600,000 and $700,000, and he's been using those monies and some other things to travel around the country with her. So it looks bad. That's first. I don't think it has anything to do with the underlying charges against Donald Trump, but it is a hot mess. And if anybody listening to me out there, please stop sleeping with people that you work with. That is probably the best advice I can give you.
Oh, my God. I didn't know that.
That's very irresponsible of her if that's true.
Wow.
I thought he was going to tell me something about the ongoing case. I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah, that is a hot mess.
Well, the other side is trying to use that to impugn her integrity.
Correct. And I don't, I know Fannie Willis. She's a bad woman. I have nothing but respect and admiration for her. But when you're trying to prosecute the former president of the United States, when you're trying to prosecute Donald Trump, this is something that should not be there. It should not be done. She hired somebody that she was allegedly having an affair with. He's getting divorced from his wife. So it's all in the documents. And those documents have been sealed. But apparently, in Atlanta, everybody know everything about everybody's business. So it's just out there in the streets now. And now it's in mainstream news and Fox and everywhere else.
Let me ask you this about this race between Nikki Haley, Ron DeSantis, and Donald Trump, or whatever. You see Trump leading in the polls. Do you think Trump is going to ultimately be the Republican nominee?
Yeah, Trump's going to walk away with this. He's going to win Iowa on King Day. Ironically enough, the Republicans in Iowa have their primary on King Day. He's going to win that by 20, 30 points. New Hampshire's going to be a little closer, and then he's going to come to Nikki Haley's home, my home, South Carolina, and he, the saying, he's going to beat her like she stole something. So he's going to beat her pretty good down there, too.
Wow. Since we're on the topic of hot messes, Bakari, I want to know your thoughts on Clarence Thomas recusing himself from the Trump case and determining his eligibility to be on the ballot.
He ain't going to do it.
No, he's not going to do it. The man is a hot mess. But, one of the things that separates Clarence Thomas and Donald Trump from, most common sense Americans is that those guys have no shame. His wife was a part of the insurrection. We had text messages with her talking about it. I mean, Clarence Thomas is about like a city girl. He's been flued out, as they say, all over the place by these big mega donors, people paying for his son's tuitions, and he just has no shame. So no, he's not gonna do anything like that would be honorable or respectable.
Bakari, I have a question for you. Do you put a lot of stake in these early polls this far out away from the actual election?
No, let me tell you what polls are. Polls are snapshots in time. So polls only tell you how people are feeling today. No poll is going to tell you what's going to happen in 10 months. So, no, I don't put a lot of stock in it. It does show that you have work to do. The poll in Pennsylvania has Biden up 2-3 points. Poll in Michigan has him down 6 or 7 points. It just shows that you have work to do. But the race is still going to be won in Michigan, Pennsylvania, Georgia, Arizona, Nevada, and maybe North Carolina and Florida.
I just wanted to get your thoughts, and I don't know if you had a chance to see Michelle Obama's interview with Jay Shetty. During that interview, she talked about some of the things that scare her or keep her up at night about what's happening in America. She mentioned artificial intelligence, and we know that a lot of misinformation is being spread on social media. And with the election season, what should we be looking out for to determine what's real and what's not?
Well, fake news is real. Artificial intelligence is not regulated, so it's a problem. She was correct about that. That keeps me up at night. I mean, I wish some people just had basic intelligence, but that's a whole nother conversation. Artificial intelligence, until the United States government does something to regulate it, basically they can have, deep fakes out there that look like, me and Ricky, that are just saying stuff that, is not our beliefs or not what we believe to be true or not our values. But people won't be able to tell the difference. And until we regulate that, it's going to be a problem. And it's going to be a problem in the election cycle as well.
Hey, man, we appreciate you, Bakari. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
Bakari_Sellers on X and Bakari Sellers on Instagram. I just post pictures of my kids and stuff like that. But check me out. Follow me. Thank y'all for everything. I always love y'all.
Hey, man, we love you too, man. Y'all give it up and show your love right now for Bakari Sellers, CNN's own. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. The one and only Fly Jock Tom joining y'all. Give it up.
What up, man?
Hey, Tom, what up, man? How you feeling, man?
Feeling real good.
And it's good hearing from you this morning. We both love our HBCUs, and I know that we need to help these kids stay in school. And your cruise raises a lot of money to help students. How are things looking for this year?
Well, we're selling in April. We're half sold. And if you got a New Year's resolution that this is going to be the year you're going to make the cruise, let's get it done. All right?
Yes, sir. The fantastic Voyage.
Yeah, this is our 23rd year. I can't remember because we skipped for COVID. So it ought to be around 23 years that we've been doing it. And it's a bucket list event. Everybody says, oh, the cruise is this, the cruise is that, and they're not lying. It's all that.
Yeah, it's all that and a bag of chips. Tom, so who you got coming this year?
Oh, man. You know it really don't matter, but I'll tell you. Because, we're going to party.
Come on.
Right now, we have over like 30 acts, so this is very partial. Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Right.
Shaka Khan. Bobby Brown. Woo! Kirk Franklin. Ralph Tresvant. Ashanti. Wait a minute, ladies. Method Man. And Redman. And there'll be acts that we haven't announced yet.
Right.
Because we always have surprises.
I'm so excited about this. And Tom, let everybody know, what do you need to do to get on this ship? Because the cabins are going fast as they do every year.
You need to call this number, 214-495-1963. Now, you can go to the website and you can register at, Fantastic Voyage, for the Fantastic Voyage. I suggest that you call and talk with one of our reps and work out a payment plan. Because as you know, this cruise is not cheap. But as you know, going to college ain't cheap either. So we'll work out a payment plan for you if you call and talk to one of our service reps, 214-495-1963. Because kids got to go to school, and we raise a lot of money each year from this cruise. To date, the Tom Jordan Foundation has donated more than $71 million to HBCUs. Our biggest fundraiser is this cruise. So please help our HBCUs and come have a hell of a good time. 7 days, 7 nights, hard partying on the Fantastic Voyage.
Man, we are so happy, man. We thank God for you, man. And thank you for everything that you have done over the years. Tom, I'm so excited. Anybody that want to get on this cruise, the cabins are going fast. You need to go to fantasticvoyage2024.com. But Tom suggested that we call. Just pick up the phone and call 214-495-1963. That's 1963. 214-495-1963. All right, Tom, we love you, man.
All right, man.
Hey, y'all give it up for Tom Joyner.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rick Smiley Morning Show, 25 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. The front page is brought to you by Bounty, the quicker picker upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker and is 2 times more absorbent than the leading Ordinary brand. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Hundreds of Americans are dying each week from COVID-19. Officials say the numbers are unacceptable considering the pandemic started more than 3 years ago. Nearly 10,000 people in the U.S. died from COVID in December. Experts said there are several reasons why people might still be dying from the virus, including access to treatments, waning immunity, and lower vaccination rates. In other health news, 20 million Americans signed up for health care coverage through the government program known as Obamacare. That is the 3rd consecutive annual record for the program. The program allows self-insured and uninsured people to sign up for health insurance and subsidize part or all of the payments of those with lower incomes. Lastly, Ralph Yarl. Y'all remember him. He is defying the odds, landing an all-state band slot 9 months after a white man shot him in the head for ringing the wrong doorbell. Now, Missouri's North Kansas City Schools announced that Yarl, who plays bass clarinet, Ricky, was one of 4 students in the area to receive the esteemed honor. These are really hard to get in. You have to be invited, and only a few students from each school in the entire state are invited. So it's so nice to see. Again? Ralph Yarl, remember the young teen? He was looking for his sister to pick up.
This is out in Colorado, wasn't it?
Yes. But he's attending school in Missouri.
Oh wow!
So this is for a statewide program for students who are really excelling in music. So it's good to see him thriving after all that he went through. He survived that, and he's getting a lot of support. So congratulations to that young man. I'm Maria Moore, and these are a few of the headlines we're following this morning. For more news and updates, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Something must be in the water, man. Two of the greatest coaches of all time is out of here. Well, one of them is out of here. Alabama head coach Nick Saban shocked the sports world yesterday by announcing his retirement. The GOAT, 7 national titles, 16-year run, will never be matched in my opinion. Let's not forget about Alabama, man, averaging only 8 wins per season in the 24-year span since the greatest Bear Bryant era back in the day. And breaking news, Bill Belichick is leaving the New England Patriots after 24 seasons, 6 Super Bowl titles. Man, you may have to put them 1 and 2 of greatest football coaches of all time, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all can flip a coin and let y'all decide on which one you think is 1 or 2. But I got Nick Saban at number 1, in my opinion. It is what it is.
Yeah, I agree.
Stephen A. Smith finally responded to Jason Whitlock. Who is Jason Whitlock? Sports columnist, podcaster, former ESPN employee, former Fox employee. He has been coming after Stephen A. Smith for years. Stephen A. has said enough is enough. Before he did this, he called his pastor. He contacted his ESPN bosses. He called his sisters, warning them what he was about to get ready to do, which is this right here.
Did you tell them how you stood outside of First Take begging me to talk to you? Did you tell them that once this same article in Deadspin came out, weeks later you wrote a lengthy apology to me in an email, begging me to forgive, pointing out how you were betrayed by this particular writer, so you know how I must feel that you betrayed me? Did you tell the folks that? You bitch. Did you tell them? You fat piece of shit. Now, just for everybody that wants to understand, how could this possibly be? Because once upon a time, I actually tried to speak up for this damn cretin. Why would I do that, ladies and gentlemen? Because sometimes as black folks, we get in our own way. We think that all of us must be of one monolithic thinking, that we need to be completely and totally aligned. And any deviation from that brings into question our quote-unquote blackness. As a black man, knowing our history, anything worse than a white supremacist. That is, until Jason Whitlock came along. He's worse than them. He is the worst, most despicable, lying, no good, fat-ass human being I have ever known.
Man, what did he...
Man, Jason Whitlock has been coming after Stephen A. for 10-plus years. He's just always saying just negative things about him. You know what I'm saying? And,
that's crazy.
And Stephen has always kind of turned the left cheek, always took the higher road. Like, listen, man, I'm not going to even mention this dude's name on my platform. But enough is enough. You know, sooner or later, he said, you know what? And everybody in his camp, everybody in his team, his family, everybody was saying, man, don't give this dude this energy. Even Shannon Sharp said, don't do it, bro. Don't, because when you do this, now you're going to give him more shine and more light, whether it's negative energy or positive.
Hey, Rock T,
Yeah.
It's a quote that says, sometimes the only taste of success people will ever have is when they take a bite out of you.
Come on now. Yeah.
That's what I think about in this situation.
Yeah. So there it is, man. I want to hear from you guys, man. Hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Give me your thoughts and opinions on this situation.
Said that B word hard as hell.
He did.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 29 before the top of the hour, y'all. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Coretta Scott King's daughter is firing back at people reducing her mother to just a prop. Bernice King, daughter of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Coretta Scott King, shared a message on X, formerly Twitter, about her late mom that seemed to be directed at actor Jonathan Majors. My mother wasn't a prop, King posted on Tuesday. She was a peace advocate before she met my father and was instrumental in him speaking out against the Vietnam War. Please understand, my mama was a force. While the post did not mention Majors, it came after Majors referenced Coretta Scott King in an interview with ABC News. Majors, who was found guilty of assaulting his ex-girlfriend Grace Jabari in December, compared his new girlfriend Megan Good to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s wife. So that's what she had to say about her mama. Her mama was not a prop. She was definitely a force. Meanwhile, unconventional antics continue in the YSL RICO trial. On day 16, an unknown person hacked into the court Zoom call and repeatedly yelled, "Free Thug, mistrial! Free Thug, mistrial!" The disturbance happened on Wednesday morning, just moments before the trial's lunch break, which was caught on Law and Crime Network live stream, and Judge Ural Granville opted to ignore it. Here's what the hacker had to say.
Free Thug, mistrial! Free Thug, mistrial!
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and take our comfort break at this point in time. We'll be back in 10 minutes. We're in recess.
Free Thug, mistrial! Free Thug, mistrial!
What?
Somebody Asian.
Yeah, or foreign accent, yeah.
Free Thug, mistrial. Free Thug, mistrial.
Or maybe mixed with Asian and Nigerian.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work
bit of
either.
two, yeah.
I think they're going to just cancel the trial based on that.
They're not going to cancel the trial.
Mistrial. I don't think they're going to.
Usually when something happens, though, they'll have to start over and select a whole new jury or something like that, right?
Not just because somebody out there hollering.
Oh, okay.
Why would they let anybody access the Zoom link like that? Is it really that open?
I don't know.
That's
I don't know how
weird.
people could just get on it. You would think it would be like closed some kind of way to protect
Password
it.
protected or something.
Right. Well, I don't know. Well, that's today's hotspot.
On that weird note.
On that weird Zoom note. I'm your
go.
girl, Brad Tat Tat. Coming up next, we got the White Stone with the praise mix down. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.